Hey everyone, Eternal64 here, and today we are ready to soar on to finally rescuing the Professor and Natalie. Wait, first? Okay, yeah. So, let's go. I'll spare your ears today. Or at least that's what I would say if it weren't for the fact that we're going into Monkey Madness, the longest level in the game. And for good reason.
Welcome back to the amusement park. I've been expecting you. But we're not here to have fun. This is all about payback. You've ruined my plans one too many times. You've captured some of my soldiers, and in return, I've decided to take your little friends. If you want them back, you have to play a simple game of hide and seek. You see, I've hidden the Professor and Natalie somewhere in the park, and it's your job to find them before something terrible happens. The soldiers in the area are angry and ready for retaliation, and I won't be responsible for their actions. Take a look around. I fixed up the park just for you. Are you ready for the ride of your life?
And how many monkeys in here? 24! We got 24 monkeys here and 10 Specter coins. Good freaking lord, man. Who needs this many in here? I know it's Specters, but good. Oh my god. Anyway, this level is going to be really long. A lot of monkeys to capture. And in the interest of making sure I don't have to constantly come back to this level, I'm gonna try to get as much as I can here, just like we do with all the other levels, but this one in particular, there's gonna be a lot of double checking. If you don't stop that... Oh, they fired from up there too? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh! Well, now they know I'm here. Oh frick, I didn't even realize I'm out low on cookies, hold on. Wait, is there another one? Probably just a glitch. What? How'd he get back up so fast? And over here, holy frick. Any more up there? Yes, just one more. And thankfully, they're on set spot, so I could just hit him right as soon as he gets off. Get over here! Okay. Let me just collect this cookie over here and get that. Oh my goodness. And you know what the thing is? A lot of you who's been following my Twitter of all places, which is linked in the description, there's one particular track I know that y'all have heard at least twice following me this far, even if you've only followed me like last year or something. Cause holy frick, what they did with this is kind of hilarious. So before we get into the coaster like I normally do, we're gonna head first into the circus. It's time. Throughout this whole part up until I get to a certain section, I'm just gonna shh.
Ah, Professor! Are you hurt? No. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. How are you? Are you okay? I'm fine. Good. Well, I'm glad to see that you're all right. Oh, what a predicament I'm in. I need to get out of here and back to the lab. Do you think you can help me? Sure, but how do I get in there? The entrance is at the very top. You should be able to get in here from there. All right, I'll be right there. Hi-ya! Yeah! Yeah!
Okay, so enough with the music for a second. Now we just gotta hit this guy. You can't just use this. Unfortunately, because he keeps doing this attack. And the balloons will hit you if you just keep doing that from here, while you do virtually nothing against him. But you do get a crap ton of cookies if you do this every time you get hit. But he just keeps summoning more of these! Don't you think there's enough of these? Oh, good lord. And that was like 5? I think now he's gonna summon like 6. Nope. Ooh. Ah! Oh, never mind. Now he's gotta hit him. Make sure he keeps hitting the wall without hitting us. Get cookies on the way. Okay, I heard him, but I don't know where he is. Frick. Oh, that's it.
Thanks for saving me. I'm so glad to see you, and glad to see you're safe. You've gotten stronger.
Thanks to your gadgets, Professor.
No, the gadgets don't contain any real power. It's all in how you were able to use them. The true power is inside of you, Spike. You've grown, you've learned a lot, and you've truly become stronger.
You think so? Thanks, Professor, but I don't feel any different.
By the way, Spike, have you been able to find Specter yet?
No.
Okay, I'll go back to the lab and fix the equipment. If we don't hurry, Specter may change history forever and destroy us all. I'm afraid there isn't much time though, Spike. Maybe you should continue to search for Specter in the amusement park. It could be dangerous, so promise me that you'll be careful.
I will.
Alright. Unfortunately, that's about as much as we can get from the circus. Fun fact though, alright, let me stop. But fun fact, you can actually end up soft locking yourself somehow if you try to go back up there. And you, well, okay, it wouldn't be called a soft lock, but like, you can end up like getting yourself stuck and having to redo this whole level. Or at least some parts of it. If you try to jump in, like that little area that the clown broke the roof off of, because that cage, unfortunately the cage is just an aesthetic. You can't actually go out there like that. Even if you try doing it after the cutscene, you're just kind of stuck unless you do the slingback shooter exploit. You have to do it now. Now, let's see. Yo, playing a good Street Fighter though? No, it's just another game of Space Invaders. They don't got the good stuff like that anymore. I only say that, and I also say this with some sincerity because of the fact that nowadays we just have collections of these games. On top of there being collections of these games now. Like, it's only a matter of time before we start seeing like Namco is probably the best example I can think of. I can see it already that at some point we're going to be seeing a game, or rather we're going to be seeing lots of games, like collection type games, that are basically based off of the collection type games. Like collection games of collection games. Like Naughty Dog, for example. Oh, would it be Naughty Dog? No, I think more so, I guess Insomniac would be a better example. Imagine nowadays we end up seeing a collection of all the Ratchet and Clank and Spider-Man games together in a collection of sorts. Then they release a collection game that's based off of those two collection titles. That's basically what I'm thinking of. And how the heck did I miss this shirt? Anyway, roller coaster section. All you can do is jump on R1, and that's it. Avoid those gates because they can do damage, and if you do damage, you have to do this whole section all over again. And the main reason why I don't like this section, on top of the fact that, you know, I've gotten older, so of course my reaction time isn't going to be the best. Or at least as good as it used to be. There's a Specter coin right there. Oh my god. You know what? Just die.
This bites.
There is a Specter coin in this section that you basically have to time your jumps. If you don't time your jump on this part, you gotta do the whole. And if you get, what is it? Hold on. If you get this, if you miss the Specter coin, and you end up in the next section of this coaster, which is basically the end of the coaster sections. Okay, I got it. You basically have to do this whole thing all over again. And I mean this entire thing all over again. If you're not a fan of this section, I would suggest either taking a hit until you get that Specter coin, or find a way to skillfully jump and miss that little hit from those walls, or bumpers rather. But anyway, once you get through that, we get to go to a haunted section. And this haunted section contains many things, including a trapped Natalie.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, don't just stand there. Get me out of here.
I can't reach you from here. I've got to find a way in there.
There must be a way in here somehow. I remember that they walked me around that way. It took a long time. Just find a way and get me out of here. Will you hurry up?
Okay.
Oh, hurry up. Please get me out of here. It's cold. I'm scared and I have a fear of heights.
Yep. And one such mystery is a fun fact that if you play this cutscene in On the Loose, for some reason, even though that game features entirely different voice actors, the PlayStation 1 version of this cutscene still plays for some reason. I don't know, it's the only time this ever happens too, so I'm really confused as to how that even slipped by. But these little things, these ghosts shooting off from the jars, just break the jars and they're gone. Doesn't make them less scary, but they're not that difficult to really beat, I guess. Nice. Now we could try to go through this gauge and, you know, go all the way around, but actually the slingback shooter exploit doesn't work on this since there's a ceiling. So you are gonna have to exit this normally, unfortunately, because I really love this freaking exploit. Like, I cannot tell you enough how if I were to master this whole thing, this whole exploit to a point where I don't have to constantly like start and stop and try to realign myself. What? No! Wait, frick! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Stupid ghosts. Anyway, it follows mastering the cinematic shooter export to a point where I don't have to constantly stop to correct myself on that. Oh, darn it! Oh, I'm almost dead. I'm dead.
Oh no!
This section actually isn't even really that hard. It's just, it's one of those annoying things where it's like, oh come on, every time they open and close a cage, or a coffin rather, the ghost comes out, whether they're going inside it or outside it, sadly. And these things are just, they're not even, well, I guess they are. Wait, 2 and 1. Wait, 3 and 1. Say less. Say less. Say less. Wait. No. Oh, I could have got him. God dang it. But anyway, if it weren't for these ghosts who go through these rather repeated like this kind of pattern, I guess I'm kind of tied up for words. Get over here. Oh my god.
Ow, hey! Couldn't you bring me down a little more gently?
Well, it's not my fault. Didn't you see that the cage fell on its own? That's the thanks I get. Hope you didn't hit your head too hard.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Now, where is Specter?
I haven't found him yet.
What about Jake?
Nope.
Oh, what have you been doing all this time? Let's go, we've got to find them.
Where are you going?
I'm going back to the lab. We can't find them or beat them without our equipment. Besides, you don't need me here. Ah! What was that? Ah!
Now, as I was saying, these ghosts go through like a rather repeated pattern, and even though I got most of it down, having to worry about that and capture the monkeys at the same time, the apes I mean, it's a lot.
You've gotten farther than I thought you would. But the fun's just beginning. Listen carefully. Go to the go-kart area. Your friend will be waiting for you there. This will be the final showdown. But believe me, it won't be as easy as resting on Professor. There's no turning back, so don't quit out now. Let's see what will lead us.
And now, time to go go-karting because it is time to face Jake for the last time. But what is the name that we're going to be dealing with him on this? We already heard of... Well, I'm not going back just to check the names. Let's see what it is. Chariot Attack.
Jake, we don't have to do this. Just come back to the lab.
Don't even bother, Spike. You and I have always been good competitors, but this is it. Let's settle this once and for all. Let's see who's really the best. Let's go!
Alright. Spike versus Jake. Supposedly legendary fight, matchup, whatever. I'm not sure why they hyped this up so much in the game. Not to mention, even if we ignore the whole fact that Spike is the protagonist, just in this one instance, I'm pretty sure he'd still whoop him. Like, even if he wasn't the protagonist, he'd whoop Jake. The only thing I wish I could like demonstrate on YouTube would be like, let's say, the anime episodes. I never really got to watch those, so like I watched a few episodes of the anime, like the very beginning of it, like the first like 3 episodes, but I never really got into it. And it's not even like it's like crazy amounts of episodes either. I think it's like what, 20 or something. One thing about Ape Escape I have watched though was the Ape Escape fan cartoon based off of the second game. That one's actually really fun. I think if I could find the anime, I could definitely find the episodes of the fan cartoon of the fan animation. But if I could find the anime of this, I'll link both playlists in the description. Because holy frick, it's actually really fun messing around and watching this, like watching that stuff. I think after I'm done with all this with Specter Land, I'm gonna go ahead and end up just watching this while I'm editing these parts. Trust me, I'm gonna have the time to do that. Hoya!
Jake!
What? Where am I?
Jake, are you okay?
Spike? Oh, this is so weird. I don't remember. I can't remember what I've been doing.
Are you okay? Don't you remember anything at all? Have you forgotten about the apes? Or about working with Specter?
Specter? Apes? What are you talking about? Ow, 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 ouch! My head.
Yes, it's really you. You're back to normal. I'm so glad to see you again.
I do remember something about Specter and apes or something, but what?
Yeah! I'm so glad you're
Ouch!
back. Let's go
You're
tell the
hurting me.
professor.
Put me down.
Oh, look, you've broken the spell. It's just as well. I really don't need you anymore anyway. Everything's going exactly as I planned it.
Who's that?
It's Specter.
Spike, I guess I underestimated your strength. You're smarter than I thought you were. I could use somebody like you. Why don't you join me and we'll conquer the world together? When we're a team, no one will be able to beat us.
You're crazy if you think I'll team up with you.
Relax. Just meet with me. You're looking for me anyway. You'll find me in my new castle in the middle of the amusement park. Come as my guest. I'll even leave the entrance open for you. I'll be waiting.
Are you really going?
Yeah, I've got to catch Specter.
I'm going with you. Ouch.
No. It's better if you go back and help the professor. You need to regain your strength. The professor will need your protection.
But... Okay. I understand. I'll do that. I'll get back right away.
Can you get back there on your own?
Of course. No sweat.
Okay then. I'm going too.
Okay. Spike! Good luck.
Believe it or not, this, well, once we get there, but yes, this is actually where I'm going to end things off, but we're not going to leave the level. Why is that? Because this level, despite all these cutscenes we're seeing, is not done yet. This is literally just going to be a part 1 of a 2-parter video based on this one level. The first of, I don't know how long it's been since I last did this for a 2-parter for a single level. Anyway, this is Artosis4Silent. Thank you guys for watching, and the next part will be taking care of the rest of Specter Land. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay insane, stay natural fuel, stay tuned to Just Ready Alive, and of course, as always, stay warped. Stay warped!